Did we start?
Audio included. We're ready. We're rolling.
All right.
H2O versus Dick Riders. What's Shadow? You want to hear something funny? I think other than that one time Detroit played against Name Lost in the first round, I think I've casted every single Detroit match.
I'm so sorry for you.
I mean, hey, at least I mean it's fitting that at least I get to cast them with H2O, and I mean, H2O, last tourney, 3rd place, fallen SFC.
Your old team.
Yeah, my old team. Going back to them though, don't worry, eventually.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Let's get it.
This
First round, first match.
This match is sponsored by COVID because I got it. I'm gonna be casting.
Yeah,
with it.
I'll try to do the majority casting for you, Shadow. Don't worry. I'll try and do a lot of the calls.
Surprisingly, when I've been playing Overwatch, I don't cough as much. But
you never know. You're not playing Overwatch today. You're casting.
You never know.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, like right after I got done with a PC scrim, I was coughing like crazy. But
hey, listen. Sometimes you're just waiting to reserve those coughs. You know. Detroit
stockpiling them.
kind of been stuck in obscurity. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're still yet.
They've just been the team of all time.
Yeah, they've failed to win a single map. The only time they ever get wins is when a team forfeits. Which were both times Name Lost, actually. So who knows? Maybe they'll forfeit against Steam.
Well, actually,
maybe Steam will forfeit
one of them
against
was Schizo Stack.
Oh yeah, Schizo. Well, forfeits from both teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this.
But honestly, I think the team of all time is the perfect title for Detroit.
Yep, and then more kind of conventional rush comp coming out from H2O with the Sim and the Lucio Bap. Detroit going for a Genji. Now that's a bit tough into the Symmetra. And you just have H2O right on the point.
Definitely want favor into the comfort picks here.
Yep, and Toaster's already gone off the map. Big boot from the Arcane there.
Good boot.
Space pins, really. Jesus, and yeah, they're just pushing forward.
They're just gonna pocket Detroit up.
Well, I mean, when you're down your Reaper and your Reinhardt, two very big frontline forces potentially for your team, you just have all the opportunity for that space. Yep, and speaking of space, he's got 60 to a shatter. Space really living up to his name, creating all that space for his team.
Alexis, 90 on the window.
Yeah, and you imagine probably going to be window fire strike from space. You have Detroit trying to walk in. The window's used.
Window used.
Yeah, they have a lot of poke. Torb, though, is able to get a lot of help from the kinetic grasp. Exists poking them a lot. He's at half HP. He's getting caught up here by KSF. Exists able to get away for a little bit. Now Detroit trying to re-engage
forward.
Oh, what a shatter from space!
Big shatter from space.
Space in his debut match, formerly on SFC, but a mid-tourney pickup. But his debut match today, he has looked on fire so far. I mean, in space, you do kind of boil up, you know what I'm saying? Or not boil up, you kind of get hot and cold at the same time.
He's cooking something good.
What was he cooking? Yeah, and Detroit, they will have a Nano Blade this fight, but you gotta be really careful. That ammo field, the bomb can zone them.
The shatter as well.
Yeah, a lot of ults coming up.
Oh,
Space wants to sleep, but big anti from
big anti from J-Hong.
Yeah, but they're not able to really push off of it. It's a bit early. Shatter gets blocked by Space. The bomb is in the back.
Shatter blocked. The bomb is gonna get 3.
Set up perfectly by Space.
Still gonna blade, but still get melted.
And the blade was useless there. That was really good from Supra and
just wasted for Detroit.
The SS Space right there. Space just absolutely just dominates William there, and Supra with the 3K bomb. And now Detroit, they have one more chance at a flux. It's a big one. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's only Arcane. They are able to touch. They goes down to the back.
Oh, another big shatter.
Space, so it's again. Space coming up with the goods once again, and it's only Torb on the point, and Can-Man just picks him off. And it's Space.
Incredibly dominant round.
I don't think anyone on H2O actually died. Well, obviously, other than Can-Man and Space and Alexis falling off the map right now. I don't think there was any casualties from H2O so far.
Ready for battle.
They're really out here trying to make up for that SFC loss. Kind of my fault, but we don't talk about it.
No.
It's whatever. But yeah, Space has been on fire this match.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and they're trying to take the Sim Reaper matchup themselves, but Torb is staying on the Sigma, and KSF thinks to swap over the Cass.
2, 1.
This will be a... Oh no, Toaster on the
Junkrat.
Capture
Junkrats.
the objective.
This will be interesting. Him not on Reaper.
Remember when Toaster played? And now they're going over to the Sim comp, and now it's just all out brawl. Mortality field early there to William.
Space instantly goes for the pin and takes down Willie.
Space is the fucking pin master right now. They're just walking into Detroit. Oh my god.
I don't think Space is a fitting battle tag. I think we should give this guy the name Bumper.
That's what I'm saying. Space with 90 to a shatter already. This man has been absolutely crazy for his team right now.
Time to raise my APM.
He's creating, no pun intended, so much space for his team. And look at that, he's just walking forward to shatter. It's blocked by William, and he gets killed. Arcane
Counter block.
killed.
Torb gets Arcane.
Space pinning in again, but he
go
gets
for the
punished.
pin again. Unfortunately,
Yes.
taken down here.
Yep, and they have an opportunity to push here, but they're not really taking it, I don't feel like. But Detroit, as I say that,
They don't have the field here.
but as I say that, they get picks.
Get Alexis.
William, he's getting low. He
William
kills
gonna go in.
Can-Man.
Not able to replicate Space's success, but still
Space is behind him.
J-Hong with the boot.
Space just dies. Alright, and Detroit able to get their first capture progress. And they didn't really need to expend too much there. They didn't even need to expend much in there. They got their shatter out from H2O, and they also got the window out. And you'll have a lot of ultimates of your own. Basically all 6. And the thing that can be crucial here is Exists with his sim wall can split the point into Detroit's favor here. Just taking a little bit of damage. Toaster drops low. J-Hong goes down to Can-Man.
Gonna get J-Hong.
You know, Can-Man, very good performance for H2O last turn.
Can-Man. Space gonna get
Space.
Toaster. Super takes down Bora. Gonna use a self-destruct after diving in.
Oh my.
Space goes for the pin, allowing him to get value
Space
with
does
that
go down
ball.
to Torb. But it doesn't
He's gonna
matter.
fall, but that's gonna be the only death for H2O here, and
It's only
Detroit
J-Hong.
is just gonna get wiped.
The Space Super Tank line has looked on fire this game. But we also got to give props to Can-Man there for getting the first couple picks in that team fight. They were able to just clean up after him. Janitorial duty.
Can-Man.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Shatter from William, gets blocked by Space.
Shatter
Shadow's
block.
blocked.
Oh, the window from Bora gets shut down by the shatter.
Down barrier. High noon from KSF comes out. William goes down.
Really gonna fall.
The pin from Space, what is he doing?
Not gonna be able to do anything though. Space and KSF gonna fall.
But
But
Can-Man
Can-Man, he's turned on the microwave. He picks off 3.
Oh my goodness, you know, again, I mean, Space has been on fire this match, but Can-Man, I mean, he's just doing Can-Man things, and KSF went for the Doomfist now. This can provide some extra CC, and a lot more of a up-the-tempo style to the comp, rather than a more pokey style with Cassidy. Alexis's window, Toaster goes down to Space, both Brian's on the ground, but the immortality field favors Space, and KSF picks off William. KSF goes in,
Detroit
picked up by
the ball have
Torb.
the numbers to push here.
J-Hong touches
the KSF though.
the flux from Torb. I don't think it got anything, it didn't. And overtime is forced out. Detroit trying to touch. Can they get it again though is the question. No, they
And
cannot. And the H2O.
Very dominant first map win.
I think that is the first time in a series where H2O has won their first map. What a dominant first map by H2O. And the man of the day, obviously. Who else would it be other than Space? Space has been going absolutely bad.
Oh my god.
Sim check? Nah.
And it's going all over the place.
Space has been going crazy this map. Look at that Supra with 69 kill participation. And you think we'll see a King's Row for Detroit? Who's... Oh, okay. I think Canman's is private to only non-friends of his. Rest in piss, William. You know, that first map performance from space oh, that was a DC.
He's resetting.
Oh, okay. He needed to reset to see if this was a fluke or if Detroit actually is just getting dominated this hard by his spectacular run play today. I mean, you know, Detroit, that was a pretty brutal loss, but you can definitely bounce back from that. You just gotta give it a little bit. You know, normally Detroit relying on their star player and exists to pop off for them, but hasn't happened so far yet. Getting dominated by space. Oh.
Now we just gotta wait.
Wait for Detroit to pick. You should probably ask it again just in case they didn't get it.
I'm messaging the guy on Discord.
Okay. Will it be Kings? Will it not be Kings? I'm pretty sure in every match Detroit has played, Kings has been selected after they for their hybrid maps.
I mean, it's Kings. Of course they're gonna pick it.
Well, true, but like, you know, icons available. Wait, you said the 3 map and shit, the fuck.
Oh.
Hey, listen, we don't talk about that. We'll fix that eventually.
I mean, there was never a rule like saying you had to.
True. All maps open. You know, H2O looked very good on the rush. Also, you after map pick, ask H2O if they want A or D as well.
Yeah.
I got it. Who is not a Smurf? I genuinely don't know who that is.
I mean, You don't really have to.
Why not? Should I know?
No. You... Oh, whoops.
Not in rush.
Wrong SG.
No tro for exclaim. Numbani.
Numbani. I think that's a first.
That's a... No, it's not a first. You played it. We played it in the they-them match, or you did.
Oh yeah.
This is the second time Numbani's been picked. Also, remember to ask for A or D. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that as you said.
Did them with the asshole or the dick? I think we get to pull out space on monkey. And they want to attack first. You love to see it. H2O versus Blast. Wait, is Quinn... Hold up. I thought I was wrong. It's H2O versus H2O up in this bitch.
Okay.
Now we
That
ask if they're
was
ready.
Very complicated, but
And let's go. Leave. Alright, let's go. Numbani.
Traveling
Pretty-
to Numbani.
Interesting map choice. Normally Detroit pick the Kings Row. I mean, normally anybody picks Kings Row in this league, but normally it's a Kings Row. I assume they're trying to just throw a curveball to maybe disable Ryan play or like try to make Ryan play less of a viable option. But I mean, with how Space has been doing, you'll never know. I mean, who knows?
yeah. Although, I mean, according to some Skirbucks, who knows if Space is even gonna be on tank? Because I know how.
Space on Baptiste.
No.
Canman Reinhardt.
Ready for
Yep.
battle.
That's
Oh,
what-
Space on Brig. This is not what I expected. Okay, now I want to see this from Detroit. Ryan Winston. Get to see Ryan
Oh,
on
boy.
Exist on the Doom and Toaster on the J.
Double lane tank, a surprisingly common occurrence.
Yep. Especially on this map, actually. Remember, you guys ran Rhaenyra. I guess
Yeah.
they them. Who was it? Was it Freeze on Sim and then leave on Bastion? Or yeah, that was neat. Except there was no role swap and there was no support over to the main tank. You know what I'm saying?
4,
It's still
3, 2,
whatever. All right, enough of my
Arcane
rambling.
and Space are flex players.
Yeah, I know. Enough of my rambling. Let's get on with the show. And traditional dive compensation for
Yeah,
H2O.
very nice to see.
Yeah, Arcane on the Winston. Camman on the Tracer. KSF getting mauled out here by
This dive Jayhong
They
there,
dive
just get
Jayhong.
annihilated.
Yep, and that's the type of coordination I like to see from your team. Camman and KSF on the high ground right now. Camman does take a lot of smoke damage. Just forced to use Royal.
Very split here, and yep, and
Yep.
we're both gonna fall.
Space does get punched out by Exist though, but I don't really think it's gonna matter. Camman's just going crazy.
Yeah, that's not really gonna matter.
Arcane is dangerously low. Is he able to get out? I think so, and he's able to get a lot of nano charge for Alexis here. Detroit trying to recontest. They have Exist and
Gonna go in.
oh, and they're turning this actually. They pick off Alexis to KSF, and Arcane's with a nade.
Arcane gonna fall
They
as
turn
well.
that.
Just super in space.
Yeah, just super in space right
And
there.
William K going over to the Diva. I don't think I have ever seen this before.
Yeah, they're getting off this double main tank. They want to see a mirror the dive comps in this mode, or at least the tank line, and Exists and Notro there, just missing the point, getting a big dive, and there's also a big nade from J-Hong, but H2O Blast, they're gonna have a good amount of ultimates ready for this next fight.
Yeah, the Nano Blade, the Primal, the Pulse.
In fairness, there's a lot of ultimates for Detroit as well. KSF takes a lot of
they're not
damage
as
to
close,
Toaster.
really.
They're gonna have a Nano Blade for
H2O gonna start pushing up.
KSF. He's from Can-Man, just not stick. And a boost on Exist, he picks off space.
Sleep onto Arcane.
This is actually really good play from Detroit. Exist with a 2K right there.
Yeah, Detroit this is looking like a good hold here.
Yep, Exist gets the Nano Boost, and they just completely roll through there. Arcane uses the Primal. Exist with one on the Can-Man there. Exist is going crazy right now. He's trying to look for more, but I don't think he'll get it. That is the enemy spawner. Can-Man switching over to the cast.
K-Man's going over to the cast.
Yep, yes.
Better watch out. He's on hit scan now.
He's on your ass.
وريهم قوتك.
Nano Blade, KSF in there. Goes for the back one. He doesn't get anything though.
Goes for not to be able to get
He
anyone.
went for William, but he didn't work out.
Self-destruct from Willie.
KSF goes,
Toaster gets KSF.
but he gets straight out.
He's gonna fall to Supra.
Exist has to be careful right now. This bomb, and Exist gets picked off by Supra.
Just even down. That's just Detroit's DPS line and their only ults.
Yeah, KSF going over to the Tracer now after the Genji was not working. Anti-nade from J-Hong. Kills off Notro. Can they touch the point?
60
William's
seconds
barely able to
to
touch right there.
Just Willie left on point.
Toaster with the
Toaster's
tire.
gonna use the tire,
pulled
but
by
just gonna get
Can-Man.
shut down.
You know, that was actually not looking
Objective
too
lost.
bad for Detroit up until they couldn't really capitalize off of the Nanoblade fail. And now KSF is on the Tracer and Can-Man's on the cast.
Hello.
And KSF is going to the backline now. Oh, what happened? Oh, did you accidentally pause?
No, they have 4 masters and
Wait, for real? Wait. Wait, how? Wait, how?
Willie, Notro, Exist.
Wait, Willie's
J-Hong.
Masters? Wait. For real? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Bro, Detroit actually thought they was slick. I mean, they were kind of slick for a little bit. So what do we even do here? Do we just keep it going? Do we ask H2O if they just want to keep it going? William's cheeks. Just ask H2O if they're fine just keeping the round going. Objectively, are they at a disadvantage? Probably, but who really care? How did you realize that Willie was Masters? Did it just like process in your brain? Or like, what happened? Oh my god. I smurf your peak. Should I just ask if H2O is good with continuing?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay. That's a long ass sentence. That's not how this shit works, bro. Okay. Oh fuck! I dropped my controller. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, back to where we started. KSF picks off Laura and exists by himself and whatever the fuck. This is a little bit of pandemonium, but that just happened. Anyways, back to where we were going. KSF gets isolated, but is able to get out of there. You can see Arcane and Super collapsing onto the left. What is
Notro gonna dive the point.
Notro cooking? What was he
just
cooking?
gonna.
How did he escape?
I'm surprised he got out of there.
What? How did he do I'm actually shocked about that one, but as I say that, and Super and Arcane are just
So
going
they're
crazy.
kind of steamrolling right now.
Yeah, and objectively they should have a worse team, but they're kind of dominating right now.
I mean,
Listen, I know
They
you can't have
can
shit in
now.
Detroit. Well,
and
yes,
you
they
can't have
can.
shit in Detroit.
Yeah. If I set up on PC, then he'd be fucking lying.
Has reached
And Toaster, oh look at that. Toaster going over to Reaper. Water is wet. Oh wait, KSF got put to sleep in the back line. But they couldn't kill him. They couldn't fall off and kill him in time. Exist gets Alexis and Van. And Laura dead. Can Detroit finish this team fight out? I think they can. As I say that though, Notro dies. Exist is getting a lot of punches, and but he goes down.
William gonna use the self-destruct.
And Detroit is losing this, I think, actually. They're on the back foot.
Come on. All systems checked out.
Super back in his neck. He has the bomb. Neta boost on the Toaster. He gets insta-stunned. Oh my god, he just gets absolutely melted, even with the Neta boost. Oh, the sleep from J-Hong onto Kandan, and Notro
Gets the pin.
sleep on the William in the back line. Notro is just getting perma-CC'd. Oh my goodness. To help this man, Space gets exists, and well, and they're just snowballing right now. KSF has a pulse.
That's rough.
Yep. Can-Man doing Can-Man things this match. Just taking over. Notro does get Arcane. Can they get the touch? KSF gets a pulse bomb. Space just goes down to Exists. Exists is all over Alexis right now. Gets put to sleep actually. And the remake from
Willie gets the
William on
remake.
bro. Oh my
Man, the
god.
last one left gonna fall.
Yep, and I mean, oh my goodness. William just diva diff super right there. The veggie coming up huge right there. He's just waiting for
Leaving the
somebody.
background, then
Oh, we just
like that's exactly where H2O is pushing,
Oh,
so he's
that's
gonna get
fuel from William there.
barely escaped. That's a good fuel there, right there.
Yep. Where is Notro?
Notro goes for
that
another
backline is so
pin.
free for Cannon. He makes
All out of.
Exist gets killed. They solo shatter KSF. Actually, no, I think they shatter Super too. Super going for the back line.
Gonna get anti.
This.
Notro.
There's a lot of H2O on card right now.
William out of his mech.
Willie,
Toaster.
Mac gets the calm mech right in front of the bomb.
Exist going over the tracer. Can they touch? Oh no, they can't.
H2O are gonna cap.
Score.
You gotta kind of be hitting yourself there if you're Detroit. I feel like Notro going for that pin there might have cost them a little bit. If you know what I mean.
Initiating match.
But then again, you know, heat of the moment, stuff happens. And I mean, for Detroit, they kind of bounced back a little bit after that second point was a little shaky. What do you think H2O is gonna pull out? I'm gonna say double shield pocket soldier.
They'll play something similar.
I'm gonna say double shield pocket soldier.
That wouldn't be
Ready. for
Nope,
battle.
defensive dive actually.
Yeah, honestly I was kind of expecting that.
I'm gonna be real, I wasn't expecting that. Low-key was expecting them to go the SFC route because they have KSF and space.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I guess Sky likes the dive comps.
Dive is really good on Bonnie.
Yeah, we know this.
That
And that low-key might be what Detroit... Actually, no. Detroit was doing better when they picked up the Rhine comps a little bit later.
3, 2, 1.
The
Attackers
Tracer Reaper
incoming.
with the Diva. This is just kind of a classic Detroit comp.
Yep.
I mean, you can't really have
They
shit in
love
Detroit.
the Ana Mercy.
They do love the
and
Honor Mercy, even without really a
Rhine.
pocketable target, I don't feel like.
And just flankers.
Yep. I mean, that's just how they do it. They put Exist on the flank and say, go
Really
kill
High
everybody.
coordination.
They're all going around the bottom left. Notro taking
Notro
a
gonna
lot of
push it by
damage.
himself, get absolutely melted.
Just kind of went up there by himself. Willie.
Willie goes into
Space
defend. He's gonna die.
Oh, Toaster does get space though, out of position.
Space.
J-Hone dies, and
Probably gonna be the only pick for Detroit here, though.
oh my
The
god.
rest of them are just gonna.
Notro just went up
Taken down by
there by
KSF.
themselves as J-Hone going over to Baptiste now. But Notro just went up there by themselves. Is someone in their back line? What's going on? Wait, what the Why were they just all back there? Was there Oh, it exists. Exists is back there. I didn't see it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, man. Spots him. KSF taking a lot of damage right now. Can
And
he
now
get his
Detroit are
healing?
gonna be pushing high. That probably honestly caught H2O off guard.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. They just melt Exist right there. Space
Hey
is
man,
1
pick
HP.
off Exist. Killed. Space gonna fall.
A lot of damage is being taken by H2O, and in fact, Notro is just gonna pick
Alexis
them
falls
off.
as well. And H2O is really weak here.
Cleaning up. Arcane gets a Primal Rage, but he can't get it off in time. Notro with another one.
KSF's gonna get
Notro with
William.
4.
And Notro gets another.
Cleaning up right now. That man is the janitor right now. Toaster gets Supra. That's a point cap for Detroit Dick Riders.
Greetings.
Man,
They don't want to take
we'll
any
be
risks
working
right
with,
now.
Like 5 ults here.
No,
Objective
pushing up.
4.
Stop the
Space
payload.
makes a swap over to the brig.
Yeah, I don't imagine they want to invest too much more heavily into that Mercy pocket and be able to peel for Alexis. That was a good shatter from Willie.
Shatter from William.
Super gets out though. They're all trapped in the room. The bomb comes out. from Notro.
Self-destruct from Notro.
Exist gets Ken, man.
This good pulls.
Toaster getting kind of weak right now. He backs away. Has the Wraith form to get out of there. Blossom ready for Toaster. So he's going to try and get value out of that. You can see him kind of setting up right now. Netabus on the KSF. Where is KSF actually? Hold up. Okay, no, he's going toward the cart. Onto William. I think he's looking for a duplicate on that
Willie goes
Reinhardt.
for the pin.
KSF gets picked up on
Arcane
J-Hawk.
pops the primal. Notro gonna fall.
Dies. Handman gets the pick on the Toaster before he can use the Blossom. The pin from Willie, but it dies. Arcane just jumps off the map. Flash strike and then the anti-grenade onto William. Force a little bit of... Wait, what? Okay, David just got removed. I kind of lost track. Exist gets low, but he's able to
Adaptive
build back
circuits
up.
engaged.
The recall.
Diva.
Shadow comes out from William.
Big
Gets free
shatter
on the ground. But the self-destruct comes in. Blocks by the bubble.
Handman with the dead eye.
Doesn't get any damage. And in fact, it's pick up by Exist.
No, this.
The self-destruct comes out from KSF.
Self-destruct.
Not getting too much. Rally rolling from space,
Super
but
gets
it's
DMAC.
not doing anything right now.
Notro and Alex. Hey,
This is
Exist
picked.
going in the back line.
The Death Blossom comes up with Toaster.
Toaster with
Big.
the blossom.
Toaster, though,
It looks
spinning
like Detroit
red
was
roses.
able to cap.
Payload has reached the
Yep,
chip.
and Detroit going in here with 4 minutes in their time bank. Alexis will have a nano boost. Arcane over to the Reinhardt. And KSF on the May. I think Space might switch to
Yeah, they're
Lucio. Yep, Space over
trying
to
to just
Lucio.
take the rush duel here.
Yeah, but they have a lot more of a...
Honestly, I think they can work.
Yeah, I feel like they have a lot more of
This-
a conventional rush comp, too. With their Lucio in play.
Suiting up.
Remake. Oh, Space goes down. But
Notro gets the
Notro.
remake up to space.
Not before he falls, though. The Ant Matrix.
Window from J-Hong.
Coming up.
Alright, Iceball to just peel back right now. They're gonna give up some space with the cart right now. Sky has this nano boost.
Nice stun onto Willie.
Yeah, and they don't even need to use the
Allows
nano boost
H2O
this
to
fight.
take a lot of space here. Toaster gonna get caught in the back line.
Yep, and that's just gonna be it.
Caught.
Exist is probably gonna die here too. Getting frozen right now, trying to get away. Gets away. Notro does go down again though. Notro is just got staggered a little bit. And y'all have a lot of ults here for H2O this next fight. Not looking too bad for Detroit though, with the Valve Pulse and their Earth Shatter. And on pace for a self-destruct.
It's
Deadeye from Canman. Notro into the back.
This
Exist
is pulse onto KMM, but Arcane's gonna give William.
Yep. The
Zero
res
goes
onto
to the res.
onto William,
Nano
actually.
onto Supra.
That was a nice sleep dart from
He's gonna fall mid
Sky,
crowd.
though. Shadow comes out.
Shatter from William gets Arcane.
I don't really think it's gonna matter too much, though. I think there's only...
Sure, I think they have the numbers here.
Yeah, there's very few members for Detroit right now. William's half HP with an anti-grenade on him. He's boot forward by
The
space.
field.
This is
Gonna get
They keep
really
him alive.
weak.
They keep spacing,
Able to keep him up.
back.
Self-destruct
Shatter
sent
from
in by
Arcane.
Supra, and that's a big shatter from Arcane! What a combo!
I guess it doesn't matter which Reinhardt he has. Supra's coming up with the goods once again. Oh my goodness, that was pretty slayful. And Supra with them fourth right there. Supra, more like Super, even though he's not on Ryan, he's on Diva. Supra hero. KSF has this Blizzard for the next fight. Bomb though, potentially zone. Exist going over to the Ashe and
Arcane gonna take down William.
yeah, I was about to point that out. Anti-grenade
Well,
doesn't.
first gets cancelled.
Yeah, anti-grenade doesn't hit anything from Alexis. Space picks off Toaster. Self-destruct. What is that?
He's gonna use a self-destruct.
Doesn't get
but-
anything though, except for Arcane's barrier. Super does get T-Mac by Exist, but I don't know how much that'll do with the amount of space that H2O has to control. And KSF with the Blizzard freezes both of the tanks, the Nano Boost, the Deadeye, everything is being used right now.
That's
throwing
a lot of
everything
bolts.
and the kitchen sink at Detroit Dick Riders. They're really dicking them right now. And I mean,
Going for this rush duel on last point is really working out well for him because
yeah,
Detroit at like 3-ish minutes.
yeah, and frankly, I don't think Detroit, barring a miracle happens, I don't think even if they cap this full point, they'll have enough time, or they'll have any time for that matter. As Notro going over to the Roadhog. William
And then in overtime they'll have no choice but to have to try and draw.
sound barrier from space.
Speed drop used from space early.
They use it very defensively though. The shatter. Oh,
Big shatter!
that's also he gets stunned by Canman.
Stunned out of the block.
Yeah, but they lose Arcane in the process, and Toaster gets res, but it's at the cost of Laura's life.
Notro gets caught in another point.
Canman almost has another
Get
Deadeye.
taken down.
KSF and Canman building up to their ultimates right now. Canman is just going crazy in this fight. Canman with 3!
Yeah, Canman!
It's
Celebratory Nano and Deadeye.
Canman doing some spins.
Touch here.
Can they touch?
Nope, she's gonna get
Laura's
taken
dead.
down. And that's gonna be it.
Canman was
H2O
saucy in that
gonna
last
win the
team
next
fight right there.
map. On
Canman,
match point.
yep, match point. Canman saucing it up in the kill feed right there with
Play of the
4
game.
in that fight. Canman more like Banana Man with this skin on. Detroit Dick Riders looking more like Detroit Rule Breakers out there. And I mean, that was just spectacular Overwatch from H2O on that last point. What will Detroit go for their last map? What's the next map? Escort, right? I really hope that we get a Canman interview at the end of this game. Detroit's map, Escort.
Wait.
What happened? We're also gonna need subs for Detroit too. H03. Lux. Seriously though, who is not a Smurf? Is that somebody I feel like that's somebody I know, but at the same time, I don't know. Route 66. I mean, this is a map that H2O is not too bad on. I don't feel like. Also ask for A or D.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I got you, homeboy. I'll just shut up. Oh. Honestly, I think those two rule can't plays should cancel out and just count the map to whatever the fuck. I like how look at the team captains. Look, I wonder why. Can we just like have the two rule changes cancel out and then, bam, Detroit win, or not Detroit. I'm having a tongue twister. And then fucking, whatchamacallit? I'm stupid. Lol. This is a certified Florida mayhem moment. But again, I think we just count that to H2O because if they're both gonna break rules, those should cancel out. I feel like. I'm not trying to host. I mean, I'll host as many maps as I need to, but like. It's not getting. It's my okay. That's going to Canman's friends. All right. Anyway, frankly, that is a W mod. Damn, Exist just want to play the fucking game. That's what I'm saying.
hate this, bruh.
Same.
Traveling to Route 66.
You have COVID. It's what day is it? Saturday, right? Saturday. Someone, bro, Shadow, not even gonna lie to you, someone on fucking Overwatch, or like on Overwatch Twitter just DM'd me. This is gonna sound weird, but is there any way I can watch the H2O game from the lobby?
Initiating match.
I mean, yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Masters rule check.
Ready for battle.
Alright, H2O is pulling out compositions. Shadow, majority casting for me.
Oh my god.
Attackers.
Hold on, it'll be
incoming
short,
in
it'll be
30
short, I'm sorry.
seconds.
Listen, dog, I'll...
Hang on a sec.
Okay. Oh, you have to pause the game. Oh, no, you didn't.
Hang on a sec. Okay.
This is actually fucking awkward. There you go, I sent it. Okay, hold up. I'll invite Mystery Man. Not to group, hold up. Did they break Master's rule again? Or what's going on? You know, you really can't have shit in Detroit. Not even good, not even a good game. Okay. You know, H2O's kind of putting their own spin on the Detroit Dick Riders comp. You know what I'm saying?
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
That looks that way. Okay, never
Okay.
mind. Arcane's going on the
Stop
lose
the
here.
payload.
I thought they were gonna go for the Mercy Bap composition. And what do you think Space is gonna do? I think he's gonna pin. Okay, no, he's playing a little more tactically now. Jaehong getting pretty low. He's able to get out. Notro is swinging away. He has a shatter already. That is so fast. And he slams it down. 3 on the ground, but they can't follow up. And he's in fact picked up actually. And now H2O can just move forward without the Reinhardt in play. Despite such a fast shatter, but that was a very fast window too. And Toaster goes down. Supra with the pick off. Just running him over. Now you'll have high ground control for H2O and the rest of the team just pushing the cart. Or at least if they were to get on the cart. I don't think H2O... Okay, no. They see it. Cannon or Arcane. Going for the cart. Space getting really low. Immortality field has to be deployed. Space drops down. Needs some heals, and he's getting those. Now Detroit is just tactically waiting here to Probably feed this nano boost on the J-Hong. Toaster gets picked on by KSF though, but exists. Oh, Exist is on tank. I didn't even realize. Apparently Exist flexing right now. Exist with the Graviton already. Beat from Arcane gets him and Space only though, and J-Hong with a pick off a couple. And Detroit holding strong right now. Notro picks off Sky. And like, that should be a hold. Yeah, Detroit able to actually win that team fight there. Exist going over to the tank is actually a new interpretation that I have not seen from Detroit before. Normally they have him on DPS, but I guess they just wanted to... I mean, they're just willing to throw anything at the wall and hope it sticks, I suppose. Got a piece of jelly with, or a piece of bread with jelly was thrown at it. You have a lot of ults for H2O. They're gonna use them. The Shatter misses from Notro onto Space. I think he might get punished. Yup, he pins off the Visor from J-Hong. Exist picks up Arcane. The Visor doesn't really get much of the bomb just to get back in the mech from Supra. The Shatter from Space onto Exist. He kills a couple. Or he kills Exists. Super does. Oh, and William's still in the backline right now. Not really going to be able to do much though, as Space just annihilates William right there. And H2O, they can just push this right now. You don't really have much for Detroit, but you do have a good amount for H2O. However, as I say that, J-Hong is able to kill KSF. And Kenman, he falls too, and Detroit, they're holding strong right now. Notro does go down to Sky, but it's not really going to matter too much. I don't feel like. Put to sleep is Space. Arcane hit with a biotic grenade, and Exist cleans him up right there. Exist has been doing phenomenal in the Zarya. As we're casting right now. Kenman has the Deadeye. There's not really too many ults for H2O actually, other than the bomb, maybe the sound barrier if you get it in time, and the Deadeye. But the Visor, the Grab, and the Earth Shatter, all available. Notro with a 3-man on the floor! Pins him out of the Immortality Field, and he's just running over. Exist with 3 as well! Exists on this Zarya has been going absolutely insane! Toaster with the pick on the Supra as well, and oh my goodness, Detroit Dick Riders actually looking pretty good, and KSF is immediately going over to the Tracer to try and touch the cart. But a grab is ready for Exist to probably try and force a C9 here, and heck, maybe even get him a couple picks. Kenman kills Toaster though. Big Graviton. Punch comes in from KSF, he's self-destruct from Supra. He's not able to get anything, and William is picked off. And the pin onto Notro. Notro goes down, the cart losing time, but it doesn't really matter as Supra with 2 in that team fight. KSF picks off Exists. Supra with another.
You're gonna finally cap. I'm sorry I've been quiet. I haven't needed to process some things.
Hey, don't worry, Shadow. I got you, homeboy. I got the cast. Listen, if I gotta solo cast this shit, I got you, homeboy. I may not be the best when it comes to like analysis and like determining who's getting what, but like I'm going kind of crazy in the caster booth. Anyways, Detroit setting up at the second point. Not a Smurf left again, that's kind of funny. KSF will have a pulse. I do actually kind of like the Tracer switch, except Toaster's on the cast. But I mean, if KSF was going to make the switch, it might as well be now to the more closer. Notro gets a nano boost. I think H2O should be a little scared of this because the Shadow's coming up, but he gets a, oh my goodness! He just emptied his space right there. And Notro with 2 in that team fight. He does get picked off though by KSF. And Supra is able to get away for a little bit. Gets put to sleep by William. I don't know what he's doing, just standing there though. He's like a deer in a headlight. Instead of trying to call for help on the Diva, but they do pick off Supra a little late in the fight. Pulse bomb from KSF. It kills J-Hong, but KSF is soon picked off after by Exist. Space has a Shatter. Let's see if he can do what Notro has done to him a couple times now. H2O walking forward right now. Exists at an off angle right now, and they seize the opportunity. They pin Exists. He gets a bubble off. They shatter a couple of them. I think Flashbang was traded in there by Toaster, but he's not able to get as much value as the Shatter in there. And Kenman with a couple picks. Kenman with 3 in the fight. Kenman. What can you say? Land a Shatter challenge. My God. I mean,
Start
space.
moving spectators from custom games.
Hey, listen, when it comes to shit talking like that, you might as well do
30
that shit.
seconds remaining.
Space holding the doors with Supra. I think it's gonna be a pin bomb. It's gonna be a pin bomb. Canman versus the Jedi versus the Tac Visor. The Tac Visor seems to be doing more though. Jayhong with a couple sticks. Exists with the grab. Can they get much value out of it? Notro missed the pin and the shatter. Super with the bomb. Notro picks up space here. Super with the callback, he's not able to kill Notro. In fact, he turns it around on him right there. In Arcane, he does pick up Toaster, but Notro is going absolutely ballistic this fight, along with Exists. And it's only KSF to touch. Canman does make it back, but
Disconnected.
I don't think it matters too much. Alexis moving over to the Moira, but not going to be able to touch in time. And it'll just be, yeah, that's going to be it. The H2O is still stalling a little bit, but no, they get off. Oh, no, they don't. Alexis still going for it. The another Tac Visor built up for Jayhong.
Disconnect controller.
Goodness.
Complete.
I'm sorry to anybody watching.
Ayo, Shadow, want to trade controllers?
0 to 1.
I
Switching
love a working one.
sides.
But I mean, that hold there was actually pretty good from Detroit. Exists on the Zarya and Notro on the Rhine were actually going really bonkers right there. And Jayhong getting a lot of value out of each of his tactical visors. You know, Shadow? You know what I could smell in the air? It's smelling like some good Overwatch from the Detroit Dick Riders. A rarity. But we need to see how H2O will handle this. Will they
Ready for battle.
counteract? Pocket Soldier!
Sorry, I need to get that out.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Don't worry.
Attackers incoming in 30
But anyways,
seconds.
Shadow, look at this. Double Pocket Soldier! Yay! Damn! Rest in peace, David. I almost said rest in piss and rest in peace at the same time. I don't know what that was, but that was, well, something.
4.
Mirror
3,
DPS and
2,
slightly
1.
similar compositions. This is,
Attackers incoming.
both of these are, well, obviously
Stop
very
the
similar. I
payload.
was about to call H2O as a Detroit comp, but I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Canman is going to get a lot more value on this Pocket Soldier though with the high ground access that he has, and I mean, he's already 32-2 at the visor, so he's doing a lot of there. And super on the Sig as well. You kind of like this because it allows for pocketing on, or more protection on the Canman, and he picks off William Canman, the star DPS player right now for H2O. The flank comes in from Toaster, barely alive right now, but he's able to get healed. Lexus gets picked up by Exists, and Detroit is flipping the map right now. Canman does pick up Jayhong though. The pin from space, not able to hit anyone, and in fact he gets countered, and Exist gets him too.
Cameron's just gonna stay on this high ground, beaming down everybody.
Yeah, and Exist is trying his damnedest to try to bring the fight back, and it might actually pay off. However, he is taking a lot of damage right now, and Supra picks off Exists. The pin comes through from Notro, but Supra also gets that too. My goodness. What a superstar here for H2O Blast today. Coming up big with the bombs on each of the maps, but he's still popping off on the Sig. He's almost built up to that Gravitic Flux. Canman has the visor, so you gotta be a little spooked by that if you're the Detroit Dick Riders. Window comes out, you imagine a visor from Canman. Oh. The grab is used. The mortality field to reciprocate though. The shatter comes out. It's a 3-man, 3 on the ground from Notro. Space unable to block it. And Jayhong with the queen up there. Notro with the kill in the space. The flux may be too little too late. And I think it is. And Detroit will win the team fight. And potentially the point. Depending on how fast it is to get back. Actually, I think H2O can get another contest here. Be able to touch. Oh, Arcane! He could go over the top of the Valkyrie! And Jayhong, he does pick up Arcane, and while Canman does reciprocate, it's already too late. Detroit capped the point, and they have a good time bank rolling into checkpoint B. You have a couple ults here for the Dick Riders. The Deadeye comes up from Toaster. All shields are gone, and the Lexus is picked off. That is a huge pick. That's a lot of the healing gone, and a lot of the space. Notro is getting a little deep, though, but Exist is able to peel him out the way. Lexus gets resurrected. Toaster gets picked up by Super. The Shadow from space, he gets killed out of it. Unfortunately there, Exists able to get the pick. Notro trying to walk forward right now. He does pick up Faceoff, but he gets the Shatter on a Supra. Supra gets pinned. Notro gets punished though. Space Marine for the Wrecking Ball. He's gonna look for this last second stall. Exist gets the pick on the Arcane. There's a lot of very split in this last team fight. H2O. They still can hold this though. Panman down below half. J-Home picks it up. The big clutch from Supra, I think. No, it was not. I think that was out of it. Grasp from Supra into grab. He gets anti-grenaded, and Detroit, with they might win their first map. They do. They say no sweep for you, H2O Blast. We're gonna win our first map of our trials. They have done it.
They did it!
Detroit Dick Riders with their
first map win!
And you know, last time a reverse sweep happened, the first map to start it was the map H2O Blast had on Route 66, so perhaps there is maybe a chance at a reverse sweep too. Who knows? Detroit Dick Riders, though. Their first map win. Oh my goodness. And they actually played good there. It's not even that H2O played bad, it's just Detroit looked absolutely amazing there. Exists on that tank roll. Really doing a lot there too. Well, Shadow, I can't believe it. We are witnessing history tonight after... What was it? Hold up. So wait, 4 times 3 is 12. After 14 maps, Detroit has finally won it. Has their first map win ever. Shadow, can you sniff a reverse sweep in the air? Probably not, to be honest. I don't think so. I don't
Detroit
think so.
is like the anti-clutch of anti-clutch.
That's on God. But I mean, if there is a time to reverse sweep, it's now. Detroit could, if they do reverse sweep, 1 match away from the grand finals. But I think this will just. I think H2O is furious at this, and they're gonna want to bite back even more, especially with how dominant their first Lijiang Tower map was. Nimbani was slightly closer though. Rye for Sky?
That's what I got from the captains.
Oh. Now that is unique. I think they want to probably run like double shield here. Detroit want to defend first. Shadow, if Detroit win this map, I think I can smell a reverse sweep in the air.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Exists with a little banter in the chat, but
Initiating
it's
match.
alright. Well, I'm not actually 100% sure what H2O is gonna run here, because normally they have...
Probably just more rush.
Well, yeah, but like, they usually run Alexis on the Baptiste. They...
Ready for battle.
the classic, the May Sim strat. Exists on the Wrecking Ball. And that's a unique way spin on this comp. I would have put Exists on the Zarya again, to be honest, but you know, maybe his
Attackers
Wrecking Ball is also
incoming
pretty
in
good.
30 seconds.
Came in on the Sim. You already know what they're going for. They're gonna try and TP. The only question is where they're gonna TP. Top left balcony, just on top of the point, to the right of the point, or just straight to point. Because sometimes that does happen. Well, it's not necessarily super optimal. It's a thing. It's a thing in the video game known as Overwatch Origins Edition, or just Overwatch if you're on PC. Anyway, H2O, Detroit Dick Riders. Super reads that fire strike, and now they're going out. Power driver from Exist. He gets a lot of ult charge right there.
TP used for H2O.
Oh, they do TP, but they get a little split. Rai is actually isolated right now.
Rai barely doesn't get split.
Yeah, barely, but on the flip side, they've taken a lot of damage and not died, so it's just gonna be free ult charge for Rai, but they get caught out by a fire strike from Notro. Are they gonna run him over though? They do run over Notro.
Wall's gonna split him off from the rest of the team. He's gonna just get isolated,
Arcane's
taken
really
down.
weak though, and Arcane gets picked up by Exist. No healing.
This is still in the back line here.
Exist on the Wrecking Ball is doing a lot of work, but the Sim turns in the freeze in
Detroit's star
space.
DPS player. He's doing a lot of work on the tank here.
Yeah, but
It looks like
Seed doesn't exist anymore.
H2O just gonna have point control despite being pretty weak along.
Yeah, it's only Laura and Toaster. I'm pretty sure. Toaster's gonna try and cook him up, but he's not gonna do much. Instead, he gets cooked by the Sim turrets, or microwave rather. But I don't think anyone wants microwave toast. And I mean, it'll just be clean up here. Laura goes down, and short spawns for the Detroit Dick Riders. And, you know, you could snowball here if you're H2O actually, but then again, Detroit does have the Nano Boost, and they can apply that.
They have almost every ult here.
Yeah, and they actually kind of are ahead of H2O on their beats and on their Blizzard, actually. So it'll be a lot of ultimates exchanged. I wonder how H2O is going to play this. I think they're going to TP on top of them. No, they're just going to TP straight to point. The Shatter gets blocked by the Sim wall. The Shatter Notro. Can they pick him off, though?
Good shutdown for the Nano, but looks like the Bob from Toaster is going to take down Rai. And Arcane and Space! And K-Man! And KSF the 5K from Bob!
Okay, Bobbert. The Butler putting in the work right now. Apparently he's not only used for cleaning up the hideout, he's used for cleaning up the fights too.
Taking off.
Toaster with the Bob to just absolutely destroy H2O Blast. KSF didn't use his Blizzard last fight, so that could be a huge thing. Exists over to the Diva instead of the Wrecking Ball. He probably wants to try and get a little bit more peel for the tank line. Blizzard.
Ooh, that's a big anti from
That is a big one. The Molten Core though, and H2O is actually getting blasted into next week right now. The Tor bolt from Jayhong, but they're still getting picks actually. But I think the spawn advantage should favor Detroit here. Exists and Laura just stalling the point right now. Exists at the backline gets Rai, and Supra. He's getting dueled by Exist, but Exists able to poke him, prod him away. Supra really weak right now. Is able to get the mega health pack and a lot of ult charge for Rai. Detroit are actually looking pretty good in my opinion. With Exist on the tank, it has shown a very good look here. Rai has the window here, and Superhead with the bomb. Nano boost on Notro. He has an Earth Shatter ready too, just in case, but they just kite it. They're able to kite all that damage right there. And I think they're gonna try and maybe window engage this. Or just TP. One of the two. The Shatter. Oh, and
Big shatter!
destroys Man. He gets fanned right there. And yep, Detroit still with the very solid play. You know, things that I've noticed with Detroit is a lot of desynergized play and a lot of solo carry, but Detroit is playing like a well-oiled machine right now, Shadow. And that's what you like to see from Detroit.
The best things in life
They're
come in
getting it
April.
done.
Yeah. And especially with Exist on this tank role. It's sure he's had to sacrifice a lot of his pop-off moments, but it's at the in exchange he's getting team success. And they're holding very nicely against H2O right now, but H2O has a plethora of holes to work with. There's the self-destruct from Supra. The Shatter. Oh, it's so
with the
massive.
shatter!
Space Supra.
We're doing really well utilizing the bombs.
And we
synergy
talk
with
about-
his Rhine partner.
And we talk about team play right there. Space and Supra coming up
Wall
with
and
the
window
goods.
used for H2O, Blizzard as well.
Yep, and it's
They're just gonna
ults on
snowball
ults on
it.
ults.
However, Jayhawk gonna use the Molten Core and
Stalls a little bit. Toaster with the Bob.
And Toaster with the Bob.
How long can Bob stall for though? Space just shielding the Bob. Rai does get taken out as Jayhong.
Space as well. And a big anti.
The beat used from Arcane.
Arcane
Can it
use the
save the
beat
fight?
drop.
Can it save the fight though? The Nano onto Notro. And Detroit turn it again with stalls from Exist and
Oh
Laura.
my god, they did it.
Detroit stalled.
How y'all doing?
They came back despite that huge play from Supra and Space. They still keep it alive. The stall from Exist into the Molten Core from Jayhong. And he just pops off that fight. Man's going over to the Cassidy now. He's had enough of this.
60 seconds remaining.
And again, the team play from Detroit is really spectacular. Supra's almost got another bomb though. Both Ryan's on the ground right now. Canman gets picked up by Exist and Jayhong and Detroit. They're doing it. They're doing it. Space with two though. He's
But
trying to
Space
salvage.
gonna get two.
They're turning it. H2O's turning it, but the tanks are really low. That bomb was so high in the air. Oh my god. Jayhong gets obliterated.
Still gets Jayhong though.
Arcane's on the point, and they cap.
And Arcane's gonna cap.
Complete.
You know, while H2O did get that point,
Score.
it was not easy,
0
and that is not
to 2.
something you want to see when you're
Switching
going up
sides.
into that. But I mean, Detroit genuinely looked solid there. Their team play was
Initiating
spectacular,
match.
with a lot of nano combos and a lot of stalls into certain ultimates. It was a lot of. It looked really good. But I mean, however, H2O just able to clutch that. What does revolt mean? Because that Matthew just asked, can we revolt? Is that one of his account names?
It means like rebel or
Ready for
revolution
battle.
or whatever.
I'm gonna tell him this. Just gonna say radius to Matthew. Wait, hold up.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Detroit going Lucio Mercy. That's a neat look.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Lucio Mercy, Jayhong on the Junkrat, and Poster on his. Well, I mean, he's on Reaper. What do you expect? Oh, and they're playing Shadow. Look what H2O is playing. Pocket Soldier.
Lucio Mercy.
Oh no, that's not H2O.
Oh.
That's Detroit.
I looked at that. But yeah.
H2O is really taking no prisoners with this comp, and I mean, Canman with a pocket on this map, we know what he's capable of. He, like, in that SFC match, went absolutely ballistic this map.
Yeah.
But I mean, Space is actually doing pretty good on the
He's
ult
not.
charge.
On that same character though, this time he is on
Yeah,
the soldier
but I mean-
instead of the Hanzo.
But I mean, the pocket soldier,
Definitely still has
just
potential
as,
for a lot of
if not
value.
more deadly than the fucking Hanzo. KSF on the Maeve just to set a lot of shit up, most likely. Yep, there's the ice wall
What?
and Space.
Oh
down,
man,
and
yeah,
Ultra's
he's
down.
melted.
Space does go down
Jayhong
though.
does get space though.
Rye's getting really low. They're making a lot of trades right now.
The res.
The res on the space. Jayhong gets res too.
Goes onto Jayhong as well.
Exist is by
Space
himself
gonna
on
get
the front.
trapped.
Jayhong with a pick onto Space. I'm not really sure who's winning this team fight, if I'm gonna be honest with you, Shadow. I want to say it's Detroit, but at the same time, like... Okay, no, H2O is winning this. H2O is winning this. I think I'm a...
Notro's back.
No, it's just Notro. It's just Notro. The pin onto the point, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
Notro goes down, and...
H2O have won this incredibly long, stalled out team fight.
But the pin on the
that doesn't
space!
stop Notro for
The visor.
the shatter's wasted. He's gonna shatter for some reason. Man, he's just going wild.
Mana boost on the Notro. Cannot pin Space, but he does pin KSF.
And then Notro gets KSF with the pin. But he's just gonna get cornered here and taken down.
I think Detroit has fallen from God's grace right now. Their team play is not looking the best anymore. That team fight was
I mean,
not the best.
just like in the Name Loss series, they had this really good team play on their defense at the final point, but then at the end, their attack just fell apart at this point.
Yeah, but they do have a grab.
So
There's the grab.
I just realized this is the first time ever Detroit has played 2 CP.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about, Shadow. The fact that we've gotten to the point where
it is.
Detroit has played a 2 CP map.
Oh, Jayhong's tire gets broken.
Yeah, but we gave res for that. The Blizzard from KSF. Shatter comes out.
KSF.
Only shatters KSF, but he goes down to exist. Space gets rezzed, and I'm having a bit of a tough this here.
And Notro gets back and he goes for the pin onto Space.
Notro is a
This man just
madman.
has like living Chad energy, I swear. He's going for the most ridiculous stuff.
Him and Space both have gotten ridiculous pins this series. And I mean, it's just favored Notro at the current moment, and Super's dead. I think actually maybe at this point, barring that a crazy stall comes in from H2O. Yeah, you see Notro, you see the rest of them just capping the point right now. He's just pushing up for some damage, and maybe even a kill onto Rye. Rye does go down, but I don't think it's going to matter too much because short spawns. KSF going right back over to the May. It's Pocket Soldier. You're not going to switch up at that. Especially if you're doing good on it. Toaster's a Death Blossom ready, and I'm assuming he's going to be looking for the opportunity.
So, we have both tank ults here.
Notro walking forward. The shatter gets blocked.
Oh! Blossom gets the Pocket Soldier! And Notro gets rezzed!
And I think Detroit has this point in the bag. Barring a 2 CP moment happens. Yeah, it's just Supra.
And he's getting staggered too.
Canman's trying to
Canman
touch.
back, but
Oh,
he's
gets
just gonna
picked
get
up by
behind
Nexus.
this.
The grab at the doorway.
And Detroit, they're gonna cap with 3 minutes!
Detroit Dick Riders cap faster there. And they have 3 minutes in their time bank. H2O with 1 minute.
Switching sides.
And you know, Toaster really going crazy that team fight with that big Death
Initiating
Blossom.
match.
Despite the fact that Notro gets picked off first with that great ice ball from KSF, Toaster just swoops in and says, "It's gonna be a death pedal today." I meant to say pedal dance, but I guess that just happened.
Ready for battle.
Yep, and H2O, they just want to go for the sim rush. They're just trying to play as fast as possible here. Torb, you like to see the Torb from Detroit, because Detroit looked really good when pulling out the Torbjorn.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Both teams will be playing some more compositions to
Yeah, and I mean,
The first plan.
yeah, and you see the Symmetra coming out for Can Man. They're just gonna try and play as fast as possible. And they just immediately pin the point. Oh,
VP, Notro gonna get the pin on the Arcane!
They need picks though. Detroit has to play fast in this, and they are. J-Hong with the pick on the KSM. And if you're H2O, you want to reset fast here. Canman is getting a lot of ult charge on his wall though, and Super and Space are kind of staggering right now. Space, I don't know where he's at actually, but he's close. He's kind of low. Okay, no, he's back there. And H2O has one team fight left. 10 seconds. Can they make it count? Nope. Space goes to the pin. The shatter is humongous.
Shatter from Notro.
Super tries to touch. Can he touch in time? He slept. They can't touch the
Deny
points.
anything. They can't touch.
H2O cannot touch the point, and that may have cost them the map. Notro was in their backline. Oh my goodness,
Initiating
Detroit.
match.
They could make this go to a map 5. Oh my goodness.
You were talking about
Reverse sweep? Wouldn't it be hella ironic if the second reverse sweep ever was to happen to the team that did it first? Oh my goodness. H2O going absolutely ballistic, and oh, yep, they're doing it. Can Man on Hanzo with the Mercy Pocket.
we were talking about, is the reverse sweep possible? And I was like, no, I don't think so.
Doubt it.
Attackers
It's looking
incoming.
it's looking possible.
It's brewing.
But look what they're running. Can Man on the Hanzo. You remember what he did last time on this map with Hanzo with the Mercy Pocket? He kind of went crazy. And you know,
Yeah,
I feel
we'll
like
see if we can do it again.
I feel like with the leadership of Alexis gone, it might be
5, 4,
something to do with the comm issue. Because H2O has,
Space is a really good shot caller.
yeah, but you never know. I don't know. Only you probably know. I haven't played with Space personally.
Oh no, he's a really good shot caller.
Oh, that's good. And Canman, yep, Canman just doing Canman things on the Hanzo.
Early pick.
Yep. I feel like we're gonna see that a lot coming out from Canman today. Space gets picked up by Exist though.
Just get Space
Oh my
though.
god, but Canman with the pocket Hanzo. Exist is going crazy though. Canman and Exist just trying to carry their teams to victory right now. Canman going behind. Oh, he just mollywopped J-Hong right there in the head. Rye trying to stay alive right now. He's able to stay alive for a little bit. Space doesn't touch the point. Space pins exists. Space goes down. Can they touch though? Arcane goes down, and I think it's gonna go to a map 5 Shadows.
It's just gonna be right.
Yeah,
And they're going to a map 5.
Oh my goodness.
victory.
H2O Blast has a chance of getting reverse swept by Detroit. And this would be a spectacular
the
way
game.
for Detroit to win their first match ever if they were to win it. But H2O, let's see if
This.
the kings of the reverse sweep
Triple.
will get the reverse sweep, or will get reverse sweep, or deny it. They are going to map 5 Shadow. Oh my goodness. This is a close ass match all the way through.
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh, Space left. Did they realize that the game is still going? Oh, sup.
Okay, never mind.
Oh wait, did Space have to go? Oh shit.
Yeah. Funny you say that, Beats. We are 2-2 right now, and Detroit might be about to reverse sweep.
Oh my god. And you lose when your player's not good for H2O going forward, but you can't imagine the nerves in both teams right now. While Detroit's maybe slightly less, just because they have the momentum right now, H2O's gotta clutch this. Imagine they're gonna put Arcane at the main tank role and put probably Alexis at DPS. David just messaged me that we need to practice. So is Space is gone?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. H2O.
I'm just gonna...
Can you believe this, Shadow? We are going to map 5 on this shit. And you know, Shadow? I've played in a reverse sweep. I've never witnessed one though, or a potential one. I didn't know this is how it felt in the caster booth. Holy fuck. This is crazy. And you know, Shadow, with how much of a clown fiesta this match is, with all the rule breaking and all the banter, it seems fitting that we're going to a map 5. Okay. This is Shadow, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what to think right now. This is just crazy.
Alexis is just restarting.
The emotions for this match. Like, I'm not playing physically, but I feel nervous for both these teams. Because in a way, Shadow, I know it's a little cliche, But I kind of want both these teams to win, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like Detroit.
H2O, your team.
Yeah, my former team, you know, the reverse sweep Kings, and Detroit, the up and coming team so far right now. First reverse sweep, first W. The newcomers on the block, finding their way after being lost for so long. And you know, they say you can't have shit in Detroit. Let's see if Detroit can bring some shit to their city.
At least Matthew's giving me something to do in the meantime.
I'm assuming you're waiting for Detroit.
Oh, let's
they're
go!
ready. Let's get it. And for
Traveling
control,
to Nepal.
honestly, I think H2O has the favor here just because they like to play more Lucio comps and play a little more up the tempo. But then again, Detroit has been looking very good on their compositions.
My fucking god.
Initiating.
You're removing
match.
David again. Is Jason just inviting David and Matthew over and over?
He's not.
Oh. Are they just joining through us? Fleta started spectating real Fleta.
Ready for battle.
There's the pause. You know, this is gonna be the longest match ever, just purely off the fact that David and Matthew won't stop fucking doing. Oh my fucking god. KSF? Did KSF have to go too? Okay, they're both back. Good. Oh, soon as ISF at You ready? Or are we still removing David and Matthew? And we're both ready. Alright. Well, Shadow, it's potentially the final. It's the final map of the series. I was about to say potentially the final map. And fucking.
Five, four.
I'm sorry for everyone on Shadow Stream who has to watch him keep removing negative and mass over and over.
Capture the objective.
Alright, well, KSF on the Zarya. This is not something H2O would traditionally run. God damn, that was threatening as fuck. Anyway, so H2O trying to take the fight close. Antion, and then Mayfield comes out, but Rye gets picked off. Rye dead, and so is Arcane. Oh no, this is bad for H2O. And spitting bars right now is what I'm doing. And Notro's just gonna point KSF running away from main. Super does get J-Hong and the turret on top of that, so There's
Okay,
a...
he's gonna have to
there's a
solo
pick.
cast for a bit, and I'm gonna have to pause at a certain scene.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
You got it, you got it.
Oh.
H2O is going for the point right now. Notro gets the pin on the KSF. Immortality Field tossed out. Notro is killed off by Arcane. And now H2O is just taking space on the point. Arcane put to sleep, but it doesn't really matter as he's just able to run over the support line. William goes down. Laura, she's trying to pistol Arcane down right now. And they just, and that's just gonna be a death, probably. Oh no, they do Guardian Angel away to Notro. Exist does get healed up and punished onto, what's his face? Onto KSF by J-Pong. The pulse bomb onto Laura kills Laura out of the fight. Stun onto Exists. Oh, Canman killed out of his high noon, but Exists is punished for it too. Scott, the big shatter from Notro, and he gets a 2k fire strike in that team fight. That fight looked very split, but eventually Notro with the kills coming up big for Detroit Dick Riders, and it's a reset for the H2O Blast. Canman also killed out of the high noon by the whole hog from Exists. Super takes a lot of damage right now. Arcane also taking a lot of damage. The revert of the Immortality Field comes out. Fire strike from Arcane. Hook onto Arcane by Exists. Arcane, can they keep him alive? No, they cannot. He gets killed out of his shatter. The Arcane's pressured, but not really gonna do much as H2O is just kind of standing around. And Toaster picks up Supra. They do get the rest of the Arcane, and that's a big one. Rai goes down, but Toaster does as well. The Biotic Nade onto Arcane. Supra making the swap over to the Reaper now off the Tracer. Deadeye ready for Canman again. Is he gonna go for it is the question for me. And Rai going over. Oh, still not a shatter. Notro. Not able to Canman gets two with the Deadeye. Big picks from Canman. But the tank line still coming up huge and Notro exists. They're still getting value. Especially Notro here. He's just chasing out KSF right now. And H2O has one team fight left before they potentially lose this point. Super able to get out. One team fight left for H2O Blast. Canman going over for the Mei really quick. That might be a little bit late, but you never know. Sky has the window, and both tank ultimates are going to be ready. The shatter, oh, it's big from Notro, coming up with the goods once again. Notro is doing so well for the side of Detroit Dick Riders. And the Bob from Toaster just to be thrown in. Oh, KSF does get Laura. He's still stalling the point, but he gets pinned by Notro. Arcane gets a fire strike. A decent shatter on the Notro. They're still getting picks. H2O is still trying to turn this, but I don't think they can. It's only a D-Mech KSF. Does get the mech back, but it's unable to touch with the remech. Oh no. And Detroit are 1 point win away from reverse sweeping H2O Blast. Oh my word.
Ready for
This
battle.
is, you know, it's poetry. It rhymes. H2O, they could get reverse swept on the, on the same map they reverse swept on, and there's potential they could win this map and then they get reverse swept on the exact same map, but with the exact same map score that they got reverse swept on.
Canman on the Mei.
What goes around comes around.
And Canman on the Mei.
You know, Dink
Round
plugged this Twitch,
Capture
and
the objective.
it's sad that that's not the worst thing that's happened.
Oh, no Symmetra for either team, actually. They're not going to have a Sim on either side, which is kind of strange, because this point, already good for Sim. Canman on Mei, I don't know about that one.
The hook onto Arcane.
Yeah, but they're not able to punish in time.
Needs the field early here.
Arcane gets picked up by Notro with a fire strike. Canman trying to freeze. Super gets taken down, that's a lot of your damage. Your frontline hit damage gone. Sky does pick up Notro though, coming up with the goods. Are they able to save this team fight off the back of that pick though? Exist gets the pick on the Canman. And H2O is going to have to give up the point for right now, except KSF has something to say about that, but the only thing he's saying is his death wish right now. Sky is still coming up big with picks though, and she does have the window. It's still looking decent for H2O. Sky's still putting in healing, but I don't really know how much it'll get. Arcane does get the pin on the Notro. Sky under a lot of pressure due to Exists. Toaster gets the pick on the Arcane, and it's just They get points.
The pain is coming.
My throat is actually giving out right now. But it's not looking terrible for H2O there on that team fight, and they have a lot of ultimates out of it. Shatter is ready, the Nano Boost is ready for William. There's a lot of... This is going to be a bloodbath, this fight. This, the window from Sky. The Hollywood Q Clutch. Just looking at value. The sound barrier comes out too. The bomb coming up from Toaster. Still to test the point. Rise picked off. The bomber to the backline though. It picks up the turret. That's really it. And a whole lot of Exist. It's gonna value and shatter from Arcane. It gets cancelled. Exist gets picked up by Supra, but I don't think it's not gonna be enough. And another team fight win and a stagger onto KSF. KSF has to get out of there if he wants to. Yeah, and he dies late. Canman has the Blizzard. The Sim Wall is ready for Canman, but ults are still ready for Detroit. Rai going over the Symmetra. They have a little bit of comfort picks coming out now for H2O. Arcane going for Fire Strike. It's a big one. Hits Toaster and J-Hong in the face. Dynamite comes out from Toaster. Rai dropping a little bit low here. The Shatter. Oh, it's a big Shatter. Arcane pinned. Can they keep him alive? No, they cannot. And H2O, I can smell the Shadow. I think it's coming. Super gets picked up by J-Hong. And it's looking like it might be final fight territory. KSF gets killed out of his mech. I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch Shadow. I think Detroit may have their first W. It's coming. They might do this. Canman trying to contest. Can anyone touch the point? Arcane unable to touch. KSF gets the touch. Arcane gets the touch. Canman slept during the Blizzard. They can't really follow up. Simturret's coming through. But Detroit's getting picks. Detroit with 2 already with a third. Exist. Picking up Alexis. KSF. Canman does try to try to salvage it. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. The bomb.
Holy shit! It happened. Detroit won a fucking game.
It appears as though you can have shit in Detroit as they reverse sweep H2O Blast.
Play of the game.
Oh my goodness.
Double.
Are you ready? Here I...
What a dominant map 5 there for Detroit. Oh my god. Detroit Dick Riders coming up big. And what I liked about that was the tanks in the first map, you know, Exist starting off it, Notro closing out. What a performance from those two especially. Are we also going to get an interview from Detroit?
Respectfully, after this, I don't want to do an interview.
Oh. Can I do it then? Can I just solo interview that shit? You can mute the other person.
But I'm not going to stream it.
Oh, okay.